back in the day, I didn't think anything of it. Wore it as like a badge of honor. Yeah, I wore it as a badge of honor back then. Now, if I was be like, I gotta go out. I gotta go in public. Like this is kind of like a little crazy. Like, I'm not against it, but like I can't. Maybe put it somewhere else. Good morning, Rice Aroni. We just started. You're good. You can talk. We have to wait like at least like a minute.
I like how she said that earlier. And then followed.
I know. Well, then Nate came by. Nate came by. He's like, not here, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Even though it's such a good spot.
I
love that S-turn.
He's over there.
Yeah.
It's better for the 100 to 400 for that one.
Yeah.
So, and then I just wasn't really thinking.
You haven't had your coffee?
No, me? Had a Red Bull. I would have preferred a coffee, but
I keep saying, stop, get a couple Red Bulls. That way I have them ready to go. I keep forgetting everything.
I left I got a nice water last night.
That's what you gotta do.
Forgot
When you
that.
fly in. First stop is your grocery store.
Hell yeah, Alan, you're a real fan, man.
That was literally my plan.
Hell yeah.
This is the first time I got in on Wednesday at like a reasonable time. I got in like 3 p.m.
Nice.
I slept.
Damn.
I just napped. You know what we did? We went go-karting.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you
More
win?
tired.
Did you win?
I wasn't the fastest, but I beat Peyton, which he was the fastest.
Okay, yeah.
Because we did a race at the end.
Well,
Did they do like
he's
the
smaller,
full
too.
course?
Huh?
Did they do the full course? Or
We didn't do it here. We went to K1. But yeah,
Can you run
he's
here?
Smaller.
Can
Yeah, it's $15.
15
yeah, with a
bucks?
hard card. It's fun, dude.
Yeah.
We went yesterday.
You should go if you have time.
Can you do it tomorrow?
I don't know if they're here tomorrow. Or I think they probably will be, but
Because they're doing like the.
they don't open.
They're doing the fun day.
karting on the thing, right? On
Yeah.
the track.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so
I
probably
think.
not gonna be open.
Yeah, never mind.
If you have time
tandem.
today, if you have time today, you should do it.
That would be fun.
We might go if they finish early on 32. We're gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, like if they finish an hour early, we're gonna go. And we're
Dang.
gonna run there. That's gonna be
How long is the race?
They said it's like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. But it's a big ass track.
Yeah, that's
It's
what.
huge.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I wish we would have came here, but it was 40 minutes just to get here from the airport.
Yeah. True. I just came here, didn't even think about it. It's just stuck. Because none of the helpers showed up until after everything needed to be done. So I was just helping Herbie. It's cool.
Helping.
Helping Herbie.
It's too bright.
It is definitely a little brisk. Or bright. Hi AJ. Hi Matt. It's gonna be like a post Mardi Gras hangover, headaches and the beating. How's the temp? Ambient. Let's see. We
It's a
got
little warm.
70 degrees and 49 air quality index.
Now.
They are lining up. Holy shit.
That's so nice.
Thank you, Miss Jessie. Now that I know, you son of a gun, you ain't even home. Good golly. Already starting off the morning on the right foot here. Season did go by too fast. Irwindale is going to be sick. Unfortunately, it is the last. But they do save basically the best for last here. Yeah, come in hot with some Long Beach, some good vibes at Long Beach, and then finish her off at the big old crazy Big Bang place. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kill me.
It doesn't let me type in the amount. It made me choose $19.99. Like I was gonna
Walmart
do 20.
rollback prices.
I always do 20,
Yeah.
but then it was forcing me to pick certain amounts. Weird.
Maybe so. West. Oh. Schwink. Turkey burger and. Oh man. Damn, my fucking neck is spicy. Oh yeah, there it is. Looks like a cool like a tattoo on Mysteria.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're killing
I
it.
appreciate that.
Those ones that you posted in your story this morning, did you actually take them this morning?
Yeah.
Damn, girl.
Real time.
Fucking jeepers, creepers. Unrealistic expectations for the rest of us. Calm down. No.
So, I accidentally like do that to people.
Yeah.
Like, people have asked me to replace me. I'm like,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
not that.
no,
You know,
it's
like I work full time for Njuku. I don't need to be doing this all the
Yeah,
time.
it's
Like,
I'm having a good time out here. It's like that's.
because of quickness.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
That's
real,
what it.
like real time stuff.
My buddy tells me all the time, like, in Prospect, he's like, dude, it doesn't matter if you deliver the worst thing in the world. If you're first, it's gonna be the best. And he's like, it doesn't fucking
I
matter.
know I'm not the greatest photographer, but
I thought your pictures came out great.
thank you.
Yeah.
But I have a workflow, a good workflow.
Yeah.
A quick one.
That's what fucking matters.
I mean, I go home and I really edit all
Yeah,
of these.
Right.
Like,
But like
it's
on
just
track
fun.
stuff, it's like the same thing even with Marcoux. Someone walked by. Like him delivering so much shit real quick to RTR for them to have is like
Yeah, for
pretty
them, it's
impressive.
priceless.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm putting it on the Njukugram, so
Yeah.
all they have to do is add a story
Yep.
and share it.
Yep.
So it
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Lemon squeezy. Dang.
I can thank LZ for that. Like having to work on his
Oh,
team.
hold on, sorry, I missed it. Eric, my man, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I want to see Jeff Jones podium today. I mean, that would be absolutely crazy if he did. This is the brunette Sarah. No, that is Jessie. She works for Njuku and she's a lovely lady. Yeah.
Thanks. Gosh.
Sarah Riordan is somewhere up in a tower or grandstands or something. She's ripping and ready, waiting to start naming clips.
Tell me that's not the best.
Yo.
Their
Yo.
Airbnb had like a petting zoo in it.
What the hell? Really?
That is not good.
Nah, it's chicken.
As many as he wants to. It's a little instack.
That's not a goat. That's a chicken, man. I shoot on film, so I'm screwed, huh? No, I wouldn't. Well, it depends what speed you got for film today. It's definitely always a battle of which direction you're shooting into the sun, so you can always make it work. I say that, and I have all these rolls of film that I've never developed, so I don't know if I've ever actually made it work. So. Whatever happened, it did not seem like it needed all that. Develop them roll. Dude, they're honestly from, at this point, they're probably close to almost 10 years old that I've just been had sitting, hiding. So it's probably some crazy memories that I truly, genuinely forget. What do they do? He said that they changed the leprosy. What do I shoot on? Currently, I'm on a, like right now, it's just an A7S3. I have a 70-200 for this location.
I know, dude. Your message.
But
Last night was-
for a film camera, just some old Nikon thing. I forget what they're actually called.
Yeah, because this fucker wanted to play ping pong.
Yeah, they probably have a lot of cool light leak in them now.
Some shots.
Camera swap.
Nice.
Yeah, I ejected my camera in Seattle and broke my main lens from the body.
Mhm.
So, like,
Jesus.
part of the lens was still attached.
What the fuck? How'd you do that? Did you drop it?
Oh, hard. You hear about the new truck and everything?
Yeah. Sound like a tractor pull.
No thanks.
Hello, Mr. Hager.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, as good as good can be.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Just want to go home.
That's it, baby. Almost there.
Ugh.
Almost there. You're out here though, so you can't get enough, man.
Yeah, I know. The truck's making me do work because he's not here.
RTR has more budget. Dylan has a rap budget. Yeah. I mean, thankfully Dylan's brother does the raps for him. Obviously, he doesn't print them, I don't believe, but I know that he lays them on. Yeah, Hobson's car definitely was not fully torqued on that one. That definitely sounded like it was hurting. I still hear him revving. What kind of car am I driving? I drive a Jeep Compass, baby. I'm super cool. 2002 is a real motor to keep going. It's just if you come in like not really right on line and you gotta start making some articulations and changes, you have a good chance of like the car just floating too far to the outside or too far to the inside. Why won't my phone answer? Hello? Hi. Okay. Okay. Got you. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. But yeah, no, that makes sense. Maybe the on Thursday too, because they had some ass like remixes going. Because maybe then. Holy shit. Yep. Yep. Belarus. It's always Russia first. They always block us first. Well, I don't know. That's what it is on Instagram for me. But for real, sick. All right, sir. Oh. Yeah. Or just clip it fucking underneath my shirt or something. Well, no. Okay, bye. Sorry guys, I was on the phone. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, he was definitely a little slow there. He's winning practice so far. Tough to say, there's only been a couple of runs. Good morning, Chuck. Good morning, Tommy. Thank you for being here. All you guys. Appreciate y'all. You're good. You want me?
Just in the Indy.
That's, yeah, Nate. Yeah, I could agree with that. It wasn't definitely one of the best runs by James, but first one of the day. Good morning, Evan.
Did you like shooting from the hill?
The hill, like right on the, yeah, that's like the best.
Yeah.
To get, especially everything, you do get everything.
I already got a bunch of this. So.
Yeah, the hill is nice, especially like you could do it now because there's not that many spectators yet. This is Utah Motorsport Campus. So Utah.
Sonny! Did they say what's up in the car?
No, this radio, like, was working perfectly fine for me yesterday. I can tell they're talking because there's, like, white noise.
Yeah.
And they're, like, pressed down, but I can't hear. The only thing I heard was what I say.
Mike Power did that.
But James sounds like
Nah, Dan didn't hit anything. Field there did a little backwards entry into two and couldn't get the momentum to get going again. So looks like Rad Dan parked it in the best way possible. Having another car go out and practice, yeah. I was on one, and it's definitely not that good. I mean, the OG one really wasn't that bad because it just wanted you to get back on throttle from your initiation fast, so you drive in, you know. Egbert was behind me. Oh, he's over here, Chuck. There he is. Breaking the law, breaking the law. He's doing your job for you there, Chuck, because you're too lazy. I know. He told me. He told me he was. I don't think. I think that we'll see less today. Honestly, just with the bigger tire profiles and everything. I think Prospect probably took the bigger L on the way how the track is set now. Due to the 255, still trying to run low PSI, you know. Yeah, there is a good amount of Prospect. Track is really cool once you get past literally the beginning. Yeah, we'll see here. We shall see. As he has to do a practice run, waiting for his boy to go. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't even think he necessarily really needs to even win this one. This track you can only see a few zones. St. Louis, you can see all zones. I mean, honestly, I could see better here as a media person. St. Louis has all the walls up. I can't really see shit. So yeah, like if Manoa gets knocked out early and James just gets like a top 16, what time is top 32? I think it's like 2:30 or something, or well, nah, it's before that. It's right after this. Yeah, I mean, St. Louis doesn't really like us. I like the track. I don't like what they did to it this year. I thought that was absolutely terrible. Yeah, I mean, a lot of drivers really don't like St. Louis too much. Well, especially like how with the K-Rails and the way how they did the final zone this year and made it like you have to back it in, basically come to a stop and then just floor it out. It's just, it had a really sloppy flow to it this year, genuinely. I mean, I wouldn't agree with that, Faisal. It's kind of crazy. Oh, for sure. The fast one, yeah. The only problem with it is that it's hard for spectators. if anything, this track sucks. I really don't think that this track sucks. Everybody looks forward to coming to Utah. Yeah, the spectators here at Utah aren't that much, but I just don't think that drifting is too really popular in this general location. But yeah, I think that overall, if you were to put a T chart of St. Louis versus Utah, I think majority of the people would choose Utah. Yeah, but there's no chance that anybody can go and fucking flip their car on a rail or have an unfair advantage because somebody just gets to the last zone quicker. But yeah, I mean, I think that I mean, I don't think that anybody's really arguing. I think that we're just discussing. Yeah, and that's not necessary. I wouldn't say that that's really the track's fault. It's this new layout that they have for Outer One. But you know, if you go back to last year, there was genuinely not that many like incompletes due to that. Other things, but I think whoever's decision it was to just make this silly first zone. Shorter run up, you know, the sun is hard here too, but yeah. They should just do it in reverse, honestly. It would solve so many issues. Are you okay, dog? Thank you all for being here. 650 of you this morning, or afternoon, or evening, wherever you all are from. Appreciate you all. Big T.
What's good?
What up, dog? Shit.
I'm not out of my mind right now. Bro, letters associated with the
Who we got today, boys and gals? What are your predictions? What are we thinking? It's just the current gossip, dude. M2, it's really, it's just hard to see. That's ultimately what makes it so bad. There's no actual, like, points of interest for the drivers to actually have to know when they're either filling it or they're too deep. Obviously, they know when they're too deep because they're smacking the cones, but, like, to get to that point, you know, like, it's hard to see where you need to actually Shout out to the Blue Oyster Cult. They made some classic hits back in the day. We're gonna hope that beep, my boop. I'm just gonna mute for a second. Sorry. All right, Derek Madison, James Sr. Yes, sir. Try. I'm waiting for him to blow through a cone or something. Doot, 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 doot.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Hey.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Check, check, check. Hey.
Yeah, I keep muting just in between the run. It's not forever. I need to just move, but I'm trying to wait for him to kind of boof it a little bit so I don't miss anything.
Check, check, check.
I'm ready to rip. I'll tell you that much. All right, look at that. How about them apples? Patience is key. All right, folks, we're just moving.
Check, check.
Mind if I invade your space there, partner? Sure. I'm sorry, I'm a long way fucking motherfucker. Your biggest nightmare.
Oh, you video chat.
What's that?
You do a video.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to do a whole wraparound.
You just need to go slower on the shutter speed, then you'll be out of the way.
Yeah. Who are you shooting for?
A Danish magazine
Okay.
called Bracelets.
Okay.
So what we did, the car scene in Denmark is fucked up. So first of all, we pay twice as much for a car as you do.
Holy shit.
And if you like, they fine people for having Wonderbounds in their car because it blocks the view.
Really?
Really, that's fucked up. The one we want to do, we like 6 or 7 guys, so we just want to, we do garage visit, people that have insane cars, we do track days, we do events and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, man.
And then we done a lot on the drift scene, which is
And it's called Raceland?
racelands.
Okay.
So
Hell
it's
yeah.
quite good. Drift scene in Norway and Sweden is quite popular.
Oh yeah.
So I don't. You heard of Gatbil?
Yeah, Sarah Harrow's over there right now.
Yeah.
I know. I'm friends with her. I keep talking to her. I'm like, when you gonna let me come with
did
you?
you see Holy Drift?
No.
Sarah was like the one that knew Taylor, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was speaker at an event called Holy Drift, which is one of the guys from our scene that set that up.
Okay. Hell yeah. That's pretty sick.
They did a drift course where they had a straight, but they went back and started walking back. It's quite cool.
I know. I think about the Australian thing where they have like it's like a power event or something like that, where they have it's really just dudes with huge blowers on their cars doing rolling burnouts and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's crazy to me.
There
Like,
was an event last week.
Yeah.
And there was this 11-year-old and a 12-year-old drifting.
really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's the way it's gonna be anymore,
Well,
man.
when you were shooting past them and you couldn't barely see them because they were just they
Yeah,
looked like
yeah,
a female
yeah.
driver because they were just all the way up. In the steering.
Yep.
So who are you shooting for?
So I'm like a second shooter for Nate Spencer from Daily Driver Media.
Yeah.
So he works as a day job for Link. So a lot of the prospect, obviously every prospect driver has a Link on. And then he has a few different like freelance. Oh, we have plenty of time. So he has a few different freelance clients. And there he is right there, actually.
Ah, okay. Are you doing video both?
Yeah. So it's nice you get the two different angles, like.
Yeah, sure.
Like typically, like when I have a live stream up, so I typically try to go to a place where they can see the most, you know. I only missed. You might get thing for Blue Oyster Cult. I was listening to it and it missed me. I was like, shit. I was like, Caesar, don't fear the Reaper, man, and I forgot to move. So then, like, I waited until somebody messed up, and I kept muting in between the run.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so and then.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where I was like, it's whatever it is what it is.
Well, we
It's
have
like,
we have good viewership right now too.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's
I wonder if
Set-
getting claimed and stuff like that's really
it might
be the issue.
it might be. We're at 7:30, 7:44.
Well, and we obviously scheduled it. We did
The thumbnail. A few different variables. We should have just done one variable at a time. No, I'm kidding. And this is DJ and his 4-beat loop. Yeah, brother. You know, we got dinged for like over 30 different copyright things from Thursday. So yeah, we're trying to just see why the viewership has been low. Obviously, it was weekdays. You
Were
know.
you the one that pushed that out to the YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm typically the voice of shit talking or yeah.
Nice.
Like Nate will run it, but even my mom will be like, Nate's so much quieter than you. I'm like, yeah, because he probably doesn't want to get fucking shit on. I just run my damn mouth. I like to see what the people say.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, people like to talk shit. I talk shit back. I mean, they're good. I like all you good folks in here. I appreciate every single damn one of you. So.
Yeah, but it seemed like that. Now that's a live stream on YouTube. YouTube is okay.
Yeah.
Like Instagram
Oh yeah.
is fucked.
Oh yeah. It would be cool to do like I was talking to him about like implementing something about using actually Instagram's live, but only for like after event like stuff, because then you can have people that call in. You know, like you have like say you have like a fan and they're like we just pick out of a hat and it's like they're trying to dial in. We're gonna like answer. Well, like then the problem is that you might run into dudes that are just sitting there and then just start dropping the worst type of words in the world, and then like
Yeah, but what the fuck? If that happened,
you know, yeah, exactly. It's like it's not on us. It's just like, damn, you know, last thing that we need is some dude cranking his hog behind a camera or something just for some bullshit. Like, pretty sure run up is short. Yeah, run up is definitely short.
Spectator interference where they get allowed to be on. They're gonna drag people in.
Yeah. Yep.
Because everybody want their 5-minute fame, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And now with all like streaming just being so predominant as it is in today's like live streaming really is like the thing right now.
Yeah,
like
it is.
you see a lot of like all the dudes that just used to stream on Twitch and everything just gaming, and now it's turned into like IRL stuff, like just being just it's stupid. It's to me it's insane. Like
The hard part is turning that into a business.
oh yeah, you gotta obviously you always gotta keep like a content like what's your next thing? Like how do you keep it fun for the viewer? And that like I keep trying to think like how I could actually improve like just this, because sometimes you know it's shitty service, and then like a hotspot's really not gonna fix it because it's still running off of you know cell service. So like ultimately, all right, we're getting ready.
All the way through.
Yeah, but like
The full.
yeah, but like it's all good. I was in here with a few other people.
No, but if I'm standing here,
oh yeah, you're
even
good.
though you're turning, I can still. The only thing is that one, but I can.
Yeah.
More or less.
1-2 could do, and then like I try to just like
I'm
stand.
moving that one.
Yeah, I just try to stand pretty still. The new Starlink is out. How much is that thing going for? If you want to Google that for me, see
Sorry?
it. The dude in the chat, CSC. Modelo for the win. I'm cranking mine right now. Fuck me. Send a pic, dog. Send a pic.
So you follow these guys around?
Yeah. I go to all the rounds.
Nice. And that's your main job, right?
Yeah, and then even during the off season. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, but like during the off season, I do just a lot of like editing, so I'm like a full-blown hermit crab, and then
Can you live off it?
I do make a little living off it, very solemnly.
Okay.
Very,
So
very.
it's like everywhere else
I
in the
am
world.
not living lavish, that's for damn sure. Just
It's
before.
not your Porsche in the parking lot.
Yeah, nah. Just before I was coming out here, I had $14.78 in my bank account, and I was like, damn, I gotta drive 30 hours, and I know I'm gonna be hungrier than $14.78 in my shit, you know?
Well-
It's like, what the hell am I about to, what am I gonna eat? But then realized I had other money sitting in like Venmo and shit, and I was
Where your
like,
money's going, right?
yeah, literally. Like, oh, I'm thankful. Like, this isn't mine. Like, I have my own setup and stuff because I used to do this. I've been shooting FD for a few years now, but just this year I started working with Nate. I reached out to him in the off season, and on a whim, and he picked my ass up, and I've been very thankful. Rudy's car honestly seems like he's getting it more and more dialed, especially this past round. He was doing pretty good, and then other times not so good, you know.
Is that the
but-
BMW?
What's that?
Was that the BMW?
That's the S13, like the yellow neon thing and everything. Yeah, he definitely destroyed the chassis on his very first event. So it's been like It's been a solid rebuild. I don't know if he actually got a new chassis. You never know, dude. Manoa, his practices has really never looked too crazy, but then when it comes to comp, he just turns up, man. Never let him know your next move.
That's also the place to be delivering, not in practice.
Yeah, right? You know, I know that, like, you know, even Osbo used to, like, really just try to practice a section at a time, so that way no spotter could really say, like, oh, he's killing it, or this, that, you know? Novak seems to be having some car issues. He had some on Thursday. His car like shut off on him mid-run, and then he had one just his first run today. So I hope everything's going all right. Every time that it messes up, it sounds like the motor just gives out. So. Nobody has a car. Yeah. It stinks because when he actually is driving, he's not doing terrible. And he's not a bad driver, obviously.
I think nobody more or less is in top 30.
Yeah.
Too.
There's some... Yeah. I mean, you know it's coming. Oh, weirdos, dude. Long time no see, man. Club Loose, rise. Just kidding. E-Town, rise. Club Loose doesn't give a shit about us, no one. Y'all think Matt Field gonna crash out today or not? I don't know, dude. It's a tough one. Thank you for being here, brother. Fucking keep kicking this damn thing. Stanky leg. Brother. Thanks, Mies. Mies. Didn't really ocean dragging it last time. Which one? Seattle? Or Prospect, I believe he did. It was just yesterday, and I already forget. Yeah, I believe that was his first run today. So. Nah, no Vaughn. He's at Crandon doing the like the dirt track racing. That track is sick. If you guys have iRacing, you got iRacing subscription, go rip that thing. Holy smokers. What's up, Danger? If I hijack the scissor lift, I don't know if they'd be too mad because my dumb ass would probably tip off the top. So one of my favorite things that a customer used to tell me when I was up on a ladder back in my old job, and he would come over to me and be like, "Damn, I see they gave you a raise." It was just the stupidest dad joke. I don't know why I think about that all the time. I will see you soon, my friend. Free. It's, because like it really hit, because it was just like, man, it's the only raise I'm ever actually gonna get, so you ain't wrong. Unfortunately, Pikel Power is not here well, he's here, but he's not driving this weekend. I don't know. I thought that he was going to do the West Coast ones, or I shouldn't say West Coast, but the West events. And I think that that's been proven to be a fib. Who's in the other white 240? We got Derek Madison. I think he got lost in the sauce. I don't know if he actually meant to back out. I think he genuinely... Dean was on full kill right there, it looked like, and Ben got a good practice run, honestly. Ben's testicle twitch, probably. Yeah, 100%. I also stress his car brakes again. It is a very common denominator, unfortunately, for that team. They're always working. Oh, Long Beach and Irwindale. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, that definitely stung. Last year, I think he's referring to Brent. LZ was missing. He missed 4 last year. I think it's a combination of the rotary and the RX-8 chassis. I think even the FD, I feel like they're just not as competitive as some of these other ones. Zoom, please. All right. There you go. You get a little bit more, but I can't zoom while I'm shooting. Yo, damn.
That was fucking sick.
Damn. What up, boy?
Yeah.
How are you today? Oh.
I'm just fucking taking a whoopsie here.
You taking a little peeky? Careful, she's got a blowout on the side. Just I'm just letting you know, so don't wiggle too much. Yeah. Get your wiggle on.
If we don't wiggle that.
He was showing up to the camera. LZ look competitive when he did his confident. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, it might also be a little bit more talent going on. I don't want to necessarily say that, but just, you know, it might just be a little extra talent.
Dude, I got him backing into the zone yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Fuck yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I have a couple of them where they lock the wheel, where they lift it right here, and I'm very.
He's over, I think, on entry. Sorry, I know I was close to the mic, but if you were seeing how I was standing, I'm very cornered. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to blast you guys or peek the mic. Thanks for being here, guys. Colton, shout out. Thanks, brother. I appreciate all you guys for being here. It was a slow past couple of days, so it's nice to see all y'all in here. What you want to say? Oh, that too could be. I never want to be the loud guy, so. No, I don't work directly for FT. I'm sure, Sion, whatever you do is just as cool. We're all the same. Everybody who does something is just as cool. Nah, I do too. I used to too, Arson. I'm just gonna say I agree to a comment. Not saying what one. Not saying what one. Oh, we know which one. Nice hustle. Good, good hustle, man.
He was here first. I'll just stay out of your way.
Now
I'll steal some shots.
I know that I got the big legs out, man. I know it's a pain in the. I feel terrible always taking up the space for everybody.
you.
That's why it's like ultimately, if I get the back of your head, it's no problem.
Yeah.
LZ smoke crack.
Huh?
I'm reading. I have a live chat going on. Just talking smack right now.
Oh.
About just they're saying that LZ smoked crack before he came out here today.
Oh.
Does anyone else put cayenne pepper on their pizza? I'm getting flack for that. Nah, I mean that sounds pretty good. I don't really ever put anything on my pizza, but sounds a lot better than putting ranch on a pizza. Unless it's chicken bacon ranch. Who am I kidding? Fuck. Oh shit. Let's go, Loose Goose Racing, baby, back again. Love to see it. Damn. What did he do? What did our subs do? Pineapple on pizza slabs. Yeah, I don't know. Our subs, he might be right on that one, dude. You might have to get muted for. No, I'm kidding. I can't knock the people that like it. I just don't, dude. I don't like sweet with my.
I do the same. I know.
Thick Italian beef. Yeah, I mean, like it's a Hawaiian pizza. It's been on some bad calls this year. I mean, yes and no. I think yes and no. Sick, dude. Sick. How much do you think people actually bet on FD, you think? I mean, if I could figure it out, I would be one of the people that bet on FD. Because I write the script. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It was the nitrous again, sticking. Leaked. I wish I'm sure eventually an actual like I don't even know what to call it, but like a statistic will come out to see how much people actually bet on FD, the earnings that they make. I mean, like it's still its entry phases, so I'm sure that it's a little wonky. Oh, no, I don't. No, that's like conclusion or collusion, right? Yeah. That's like Nancy Pelosi, dude. But I mean, she just doesn't get any in trouble for it. The nerve. Damn, Nancy in. Oh, man. I don't actually know, Francis. Who would you guess? I mean, if I would have like a couple different thoughts on like who it could be, but I mean like Daniel Ricciardo, just because like he just likes to do stuff. I could see like Max Verstappen being interested because he also just likes to do stuff with cars and you know. Attacked her half-naked husband with a hammer. Attacked her half-naked.
I literally didn't have him on.
Pelosi? Are we still talking about her? I don't remember that. If that's the case. Oh, wow. Damn. He's probably sleeping. He's probably out driving some car that we've never heard of before. I don't think there will be any tire fires here. The track is, it's too speedy. It doesn't really come to too much of a like tight zone enough where like the wheel speed's just cooking, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely not yet. Never say never. Not saying it won't happen, but the probability is a little lower. Don Now he's gonna make sure he does. If I could learn how to start like implementing, like maybe like if we start using Streamlabs and stuff like that, start putting like whatchamacallit, overlays and stuff, a tire fire counter would be funny. Yeah, that was incredible. There's like no tire smoke off of that thing either. Yeah, he seems like he's in a little bit of a tough situation or so. Maybe he's got the boost crank that's not making full power. It's already got probably like no torque. Yeah, that would definitely make me question about doing it. What you said there, Bradley. Bro, sounds like a Honda all noise, no go. There was one in the parking lot this morning, and I said that that was like my favorite car out of all the other show cars that were just arriving, and Nate and Sarah were making fun of me. They thought I was being sarcastic. I was like, nah, man, like, actually that thing was pretty cool. Red car, that was Nick Novak. Cohen's definitely getting some action. This pit's actually far from the grandstands there. It's definitely a bit of a walk, yeah. I mean, it's to get to like the first pit is not that bad, but like to reach the end of the pits, if you want to see everybody, it's a walk. So it definitely, no, you're not wrong, Levi. You're not the only one that gets it mistaken, so don't feel bad. Unfortunately, he is not competing this year, so hopefully somebody picks up Travis, gives him a solid sponsorship or something, because he's a people's guy. He's like how Chelsea used to be, you know, like he's the people's favorite. Yeah. That's who, honestly, Sweets, I thought that's who was coming to RTR this year, originally.
Full house or full time.
the Eurofighter or the S14.9 would be crazy. Eurofighter would be so sick to see though. No. Oh man, that's funny. I give up the. Oh shit. Having a rock. Yo, Herbs. What up, boy? Yeah, he was trying to meet him in Crandon. Hangover hit. Yeah, I had a gnarly one last Sunday. Literally, I had to wake up at 6 to start the journey out here, and I chose violence against myself the previous evening. So smart. 30 hours fired off being hungover. Luke Fink would be cool here. It would be cool to see, as silly as it sounds, but Cletus in Prospect. I don't think that he would be ultimately the most competitive, but that boy would have zero mechanical care in the world. And like, he knows how to drive. The guy ain't that dumb. Here, let me spin you around so you see that Hefe Hondas has to get pulled off. How fast is the car? I'm not sure how fast they're actually going. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Cletus wheels, man. Like the videos that I see of him and everything, and like the events that he puts on, he wins stuff and just figuring it out, man. Yeah, he would blow off the first lap, and then be like, I don't give a damn. Sean Booth would be cool. Sean Booth would be pretty neat in Prospect. I think Brian Hopp would be nice from Club Loose. He does a lot of like traveling around. He's another one that has like zero mechanical sympathy. Yep. T-Pain. Yo, T-Pain, eventually, I think he will. I think he's really got this competitive edge that he wants to, like, he just loves driving. Colette is another one I think that we'll see. We'll see Colette in Prospect one of these days soon. Taylor Ray, I think that his time might have, I don't want to say his skill levels passed, but I don't think that he has the interest, honestly.
I think he just wants the fun drive.
Yeah, I think Taylor just likes having a good old time. Yeah, T-Pain at Lime Rock was genuinely, it was a whole other T-Pain that I haven't. Yeah, I think Colette is. Once his jet boat kick dies down, yeah, big Florida man, you know? And, you know.
I think the issue for Taylor is just that he needs to get back in that Corvette and actually drive.
Yeah, last time I saw him drive was at Riverside.
Last time I saw him drive was not in either the Miata or the
I saw him in the vet.
BMW.
I seen him in the vet. I think he was at actually LZ World Tour, too. Yeah, back in the transportation you do it, but he likes the grassroots. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, if you can do enough of the grassroots stuff, you can make more money, grow just the same following. You know, it's just that you can't, you know, win a grassroots event and like flex to your boys like, yeah, I'm the champion of blah, blah, blah. But like, you know, everybody knows FD. You know, yeah, it's a pain. It costs a ton of money to actually like get a program going. Yeah, you're spending less.
He also sometimes has an iPhone.
You don't need to be running, 1,000 horsepower all the time. You don't need the fanciest tires. You could kind of get away with
What
a
you
lot
gotta
of
do is,
cheaper
like, have
things.
the iPhone face you, so as you're doing everything, it's just recording you.
Less stress. Yeah.
I would watch that.
It's
daily.
crazy. Like I watch my boys, like they get all in their head during FD, but then at like a fun like comp, they drive completely different. All pro center. Honestly, it would probably be really good if you were to take the top 16 from VDC and then the top 16 from VDM. Woo-wee, baby! I think that would be a really good show. Yeah, for pro, especially, yeah. And I don't know if you guys haven't been to a round or haven't seen like his pit section, but like he has drastically reduced the size of like his rig and everything. Like, so he's definitely trying to like cut the cost on transportation fees and everything. I'm recording for no reason. That's right, Brandon Patrick. That's right.
Yeah.
You'd smoke that, Zach. I'm min-maxing. Yeah, even for, the prospect guys. Like, that's why a few of them didn't end up making it out here for the last round, because it's like, one, they're not in contention for a championship, which, like, ultimately, like, you still want the content. You need your sponsors if you want to do this, whatever. But regardless, to get out from like the East Coast to all the way over here, it's a lot of money. It's a few $1,000s in fuel alone. You got your crew that you got to get out here. You have to earn a pro license. I know LZ is a different circumstance. Cost of damages, fuel, hotel, everything. Yeah, ultimately, like, he was one of the best decisions that FD has ever made. So, like, the people that got, like, butthurt over him, like, getting into FD, it's like, I get it, earn your way, but, like, he's making it so that way everybody else has more eyes on them. So, like, he's like the best business marketing tool that FD really had, and then Amanda came. And I think it's safe. Exactly, Yeah, Amanda has more followers now. If you go to her Instagram, ultimately she's bringing a whole different market of followers too. Like, like she's got a lot of female fans and like things like that. Whereas like the sport is just as we all know it. Now, yeah. She's not a bad driver. She does a lot of stuff. She does more than just, just drift. yeah, she does do a lot of side quests. I mean, she's ripping the Lambo, she's doing the Hyundai stuff, she's jumping out of airplanes. Yeah, early on, Levi. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I think both of them have really done good for the sport overall, for viewership, for getting more fans that never thought that they'd be a fan of this crazy stuff, you know. So billion tenure. Yeah. FD chat? Like the actual live stream chat, or what do you mean? I think Brazilians got a bad rep because at the beginning when Diego came, all it was just BR, 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 or Brazil flags, and like. But like I think we've all noticed that it's I don't want to say it's died down, but like now they, you know, it's different. Attitudes change, and people start realizing that you can actually talk shit in the chat instead of just. He can Barry on. Yeah. I respect them, man. They are a loyal fan base. Yeah, it was I was a little overwhelmed myself because it was the first time I was also running the stream. And I was like, what do I do? Yeah, Rome did look good there.
We'll get food and we'll get right back down here. What? Then right now. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't feel happy about this. The F-22. Well, Kristaps, right? What is Kristaps' car? It's F-22, no? Eurofighter?
They let off right there on the transition. Yeah, they let off right here on the transition, so there's like a perfect
E92. I know he had the older chassis a few years ago, but he did a couple of rounds last year.
Yeah, they're down.
Oh, you can get out right there?
Yeah, there's a gate down
That's right, Ismail. Yeah, man. Thank you, Satra. This is the end, right? I think that's the end. Let me double check here. Yep. That is the end of this practice session. So, I will be abandoning ship here shortly, unfortunately, friends, but I'll just keep it pushing for a bit until FD stream starts going. I guess I'll fucking turn this thing around on my ugly ass self. How are you all?
Need anything from out there?
I'm gonna text Sarah and see if she can fucking bring my ass some water.
I was about to hop the fence and go just get food and stuff.
I mean, if you come back with a water, I'll take one. It's fine. That's all. Give you a couple bucks when you come back with it.
What's up, you boys?
Hi. Nate! You want me here? Stay? Bro, wear sunscreen for sure. Alright, well this is jump scare warning. Yo, on 3, what up, Ray? Shit, hype train, dog, what up, boys, what up? Feeling a lot better today. As a few of you probably knew, not feeling very great, especially Wednesday, Thursday, even yesterday. Really thought I was gonna keel over after I ended the first stream. Honestly, I was like standing there, closed my eyes in between like when they were cleaning the track, and I literally like came back to. I was like, whoa, I feel like wasted for free. But today, got like pretty decent sleep, fucking not blowing my nose left and right. Yeah, I know, there's really no clouds here. It's kind of crazy. So, kind of wild. But I just want to say, because there's still a bunch of you in here, thank you all for being here today. Fucking awesome. Great chatting with you all, as always. You make it fun. So, but yeah. Shit, my Canadian dog. What'd you write in there? Cheers, mate. From Mosport up here in the Great North, currently watching NASCAR. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I got a local track to me in North Carolina, and I went there for the first time, and it was like, brought me right back to my roots, hillbilly style. I was like, hell yeah, brother. Like, just like kids out there racing. It's a circle track. Like, that thing was probably like maybe like just under a half mile long. Reese Conklin, how you doing, brother? Get your damn license.
Say, doesn't he have his license?
You got your You got your prospect license?
Yeah, he's got it.
I
He's competed
know.
a couple times.
Well, he was for the East 10 thing. I think that you got third overall, right?
So that would mean you get a license.
No, I think they only did the first place this year.
Oh.
Yeah, they made it hard. And that's why I was like,
There's too many scrubs in Costa Rica.
that's what I felt bad when Matt went there, because he was only doing the one weekend, and he just disturbed like other people. He got third the one day, so I was like, damn, man. Yeah, Reese knocked him out though. Shout out to Reese. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. But Nas or bust. I'm a big I can say it now, I'm a Red Bull fan, dude, you know. I don't have no ties.
I could be paid to have ties.
I
though.
could be paid to have ties. If anybody wants to have me paid to have ties, I love anything. I mean, ultimately, like, push comes to shove, brother. When I was in Forsberg shop, man, I would drink a Nas twice a day, because it was honestly one free, and like, they're not terrible. This is not a pub selling out. That's right, brother. It was green for me. Cheap. Yeah. Big Nas guy? Damn, bro. Like, honestly, like, when I was there, I always thought, I'm like, who genuinely is drinking Nas? Like, you know, I never, like, walk around my day-to-day life, and I never see anybody with a Nas can in their, like, in their center console or something. And then I'm gonna find out it's huge. Really? You guys all like Nas? That's crazy. Huh. Oh, fucking sponsors all over. Yeah, I don't really got one. I'm just representing old boss right here. Gonna get his dog today. Tried Shell V-Power energy drink? No. But a little off topic. One of the dudes in my Airbnb, one of my buddies, brought his little body wash. Fast Orange makes a body wash, which I thought was absolutely insane to me. That is like the most stereotypical thing where you see like women's products and then like the man thing, and it's like one for like 16 different applications. I was like, we're literally living the stereotype. Like, that's hilarious to me. I took a picture of it, actually.
Fast Orange?
Yeah, like the thread locker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, they make hand cleaning stuff too, I guess. Yeah.
The Fast Orange branded body wash is crazy. Hold on. Let me get that. Hell yeah. See? Fast Orange. Free promotion right there. Steve, hit me up. I think Steve is part of that, right? Royal Purple. Dylan Hughes, #1.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I like coffee too, but like when push comes to shove, you can always count on a corner store to have some slop in there for me. I don't necessarily always take the corner store coffee. Quick Check, Wawa, I like theirs a lot. Why is this line so big out there? Celsius on top. Celsius, I think, made me lose all the weight that I did last year, which really I didn't need to. I've always been like about 135 pounds, but I got to 160 and I dropped 30 pounds within like 3 weeks. I was drinking Celsius and going on walks, dude. I was like back to like freshman in high school size, and I was like, man, I need to start working out again. This ain't really a good look. Who runs the FD chat? It could be just some dude sitting there in his chonies back at home, honestly. I don't know.
Have they been banning people?
Some people say that they have. Seth War Dog Shee. Go buy a Nas. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you. Celsius and Red's diet, brother. Hell yeah. I mean, I don't like to smoke ciggies either because then you smell bad. So I hit the lame things. I get made fun of all the time. I make fun of myself, so fun.
Pretty
All
easy
right.
to do.
Oh, well, we still have 20 minutes. Where do you want me to be?
They start at,
Oh, 45.
no, you're right. No, you're all right. 20.
Really?
There's the lunch lady.
The lunch lady. Let's see.
Say hi.
FD chat had me. You got timed out, dude? Oh, let me turn it back around. All right. Scare warning. Whoop. Trigger warning. Food maiden. And she's sitting up there with the laptop ready to name clips, go through everything. Sarah is truly crushing it this weekend, so. Triggered. Yeah, that's what I was hearing yesterday on the chat too, that a lot of people were just getting like shadow banned or so thank you, sir. So their comments weren't really showing up, and that's kind of crazy to me, because ultimately the people that are in chat and talking shit the most, that's the best type of viewer that you want, because your chat's flying, it's getting people, gets the people going. So I have you on my picture and you're basically life size. It's weird. That is pretty weird, weirdos. My condolences at my big old noggins here. DeAndre is so hard. No clippings on. Yeah, I mean, there's just no point of interest.
There's no reference point.
Yeah, no reference point. There's, yeah, you get the couple cones, but like I was saying before, like throwing it into that, it's like kind of weird.
Yeah, maybe I talked to a couple of drivers, and it's just like, because the track slightly dips to there too.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
Yep. Yeah, so like whatever line that might be there, it's now with the sun baking on it, you're getting heat rays over it, and it just looks, it's a facade. Talk that shit, baby.
I feel like we're missing a bunch of cars in practice.
I did too.
I don't know who, but
It just seemed like it was a lot of, I felt like I saw Dylan a ton.
I don't know.
Yeah. Brandon Sorensen, I think twice. I don't know. Went by
I see Dan, Red Dan.
he went out, but he got messed up here when Field backed it in on his lead, and then I forget where he was. I don't know if he was in the lead or chasing after.
Could you tell what happened?
No. I didn't really see what happened over there. I just saw.
I didn't know if Hanson was like already.
Yeah, I just saw dust. I might have got it.
I got swept out.
Okay. Shit, what do you know about Blades of Glory? That film made me throw up laughing. True story? Damn, that's a throwback. I honestly have not seen that movie since probably it came out, honestly. Damn.
It's been a minute, yeah.
Yeah. All I remember is that they didn't want him to do the move. And he did it. I forget what the hell it was. But yeah, that was Napoleon's like second movie he ever did. Bill Hader, right? I think his name was. Or Hader or something. But yeah. Where you want me to be, sir?
And
3.
well,
Change lens?
no, like the halfway. Like,
Okay.
kind of like how you did slow mo in 32 last time.
Yeah, so like where like the clip like kind of coming in there. You want the switch lens? Copy that. More entertaining to watch, but my favorite drivers are an FD. Yes. Thanks, dog. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate you, homie. Wish I could still see your bright and shining face around these pots. I'm sure I will probably one of these days coming soonly. So, and your work with Yogi, top tier, dude. Top tier. I do gotta say though, I don't think I've ever seen one. I don't think I've probably ever really seen a tire ad, but I've never seen a tire be hyped up so much. That thing better do backflips. That thing, I better scratch my back. Oh, drift masters. I thought you were talking about the other driver. I forgot. Whatever, right?
Just trying to think.
Dang things.
Oh yeah, you tell them about the service thing.
Oh yeah. Mid break. Sorry, my nose has started running. Mid break.
It's
Two-
scheduled
two-
on-
2:30
Yeah, we got it
yeah.
scheduled on the channel.
Yeah, so we have a schedule at 2:30 that we should be attempting to walk around the pits again. Yesterday.
Hopefully earlier.
Yeah, hopefully a little earlier. Yesterday it went on a while. Top 32 lasted a lot longer than it probably should have. But we'll be going into it. Yesterday we did a test run, so it wasn't probably the best for you guys. The mics weren't really working too great. Right now it's like 11:45, 11:46. But the mics didn't work. We got them to work later on in the day, so things should be fixed. We're gonna try using a little hotspot thing to get around the pits with, because we were dropping connection a little bit yesterday, so like that kind of hindered things. And like we were in an autograph session, and it was inside. There's a lot of ambient noise and just a lot going on. So hoping that today is a bit better. We'll walk around the pits. There's no autograph session today, so everybody should be in their homes, you know. So we should be able to catch them and
Ask
yeah.
some questions.
yeah, ask them. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, like, you know, tune into that at 2:30 Mountain Time, around 2:30 Mountain Time. So on the East Coast, that would be
Just get your notifications on, man.
yeah. Turn your notifications on. You know. That would definitely be the best way to do it. But yeah, I'll be reading the chat, and then I'll relay the questions to Sarah, and she'll ask the big questions.
All live and uncensored.
Yeah, all live and uncensored. You could ask. I mean, what type of undies do they like to wear? Do they have a special kind? I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I don't.
You guys you need to ask Mata about his painted toenails.
He paints his toenails.
Yeah, with his daughters.
Oh yeah. He's a good dad. He's a good dad. That's cool dad stuff right there.
Yeah.
What I want to do, but never got it figured out. Yeah, I mean, the phone is just good, dude. I mean, the phone just works. It's not going to be cinema quality or anything, but like ultimately the people want to see real stuff. So like, bring them.
And the cost to do anything else is exponentially more.
Yeah, I mean,
By a
like,
lot.
I guess like you could probably figure out like a GoPro thing, somehow. Beats me. We could probably figure out even on the Sonys, but like again, then you know you gotta buy this, that, the other thing just to get it to maybe be efficient enough to work. You know,
You need a computer.
you need a computer, then you need a tear deck, you need like all this other stuff, and like, yeah, I just didn't want to use. Yeah, no, Nate here has his own, like, this is specifically for this, so like he doesn't have to worry about it getting burnt out. You know, it's getting on the camera the whole day. You know, my face might burn out the lens. You know, so like. So, but yeah, I think like if drivers were to live stream, I think it would be cool. I think it would be hard for them in a way. A lot of them are a little, you know, timid behind the camera. I mean, I am most of the time. You guys make it easy though. So, yeah, IRL bag Twitch combo. That's really all it is. People love to see IRL streams nowadays, dude. The lens is already burning. Put that shit out. Damn, boy, you really did. I gotta pay you now. Because then Sarah came.
Oh shit. Yeah. Well, I also knew that Sarah carries them around with her,
Yeah.
but these came out of a cooler.
Oh, really? Hell yeah. Cheers, Brisky. Thank you, dog.
So those stands definitely got. Like,
Which flavor is the Geek Bar? That one's Miami Mint, and then I have Orange fucking Fab. I love me a good old mint. I always need a mint to keep that shit, keep it balanced, you know? Warm-up starts, honestly. No, I don't have, 10 minutes. I don't have a pen with me. Not this round.
Those don't look half bad either.
But what's in the bag?
They're like almost like a brown.
Don't ask.
Crispy
Don't ask.
not very crispy.
Ain't it? What was Lil Wayne's thing? Like, something about, like, don't worry what's in my cup, what's in your cup, or something like that. Some shit. But, alright, bear with me though. I do have to swap lenses real quick.
Probably got it off here soon.
Yeah. And after I swap, I'm going to say my goodbyes to you fine, lovely people.
Sounds good.
Now you get
Well, I mean, they both have the.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Gosh. It's his first day on the job, okay, guys?
It's like magic.
Rookie.
What's up, chat? Damn, there's still 600 of you guys in here? You guys are crazy. It's wild.
Hey, your guys' fans are.
I know, they're crazy. They showed up today.
They're
You
committed.
they showed up. You guys better come check out Herbie and Sarah, though. That's gonna be a fun show. And I have no idea what's gonna happen. There's nothing planned, nothing scripted. It's going to be literally her just budging in front of drivers, and who knows what we're gonna get. I mean, we had some fun content from Jared Dienda, I heard yesterday.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Yeah, he was talking his game up.
You got it there, Sparky?
Got it there, Sparky.
All right.
As long as it doesn't fall off mid-rush, we're good.
Yeah. This is like our one break for the day.
Yeah, for real now.
This is literally
now-
our one break for the day.
Now that I'll be walking around with Sarah, it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm taking it in right now.
Yeah, we're going hard till, and then we're going till the event ends, and then we're gonna do a show afterwards.
Yeah.
So you guys will even get that. So obviously Herbie's gonna be live at the podium as usual, watching Jared swear all the
talk
time.
his stuff. I thought I could have sworn yesterday that he was walking up with a beer in his hand,
Bro,
and I was like, I don't give a damn, but like, I don't know if you really do that, dude. I don't think that they got champagne up there, so
Oh, it's
not
fine.
against
It's
the
fine.
rules.
He has some fun.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Like, it's a bummer that they don't stream the podium because, I mean, it's not a bummer because then we get to do it. But like,
That's what I mean, you guys always ask, why don't they stream the podium?
It's
probably because Jared is let loose, and they probably don't want that.
That's like, it's the best shit.
It's the best part.
Because now he's got a send it thing.
Oh yeah.
And like, that's pretty like, it's tame, I know it's tame because there's been multiple times that I've been in that GoPro and I talk shit and like that has not made it into the Send It videos. So I'm like,
You're a little disappointed.
I'm
the,
a little
the big
upset,
star
but-
didn't make it in. You know.
I know that the views would have been through the roof.
I would have watched it just for you.
Oh, you would have laughed at me before because I had the legs out like pretty far and like just like fucking putting it down. This has never happened. This was like open a little bit.
I was shitting it like
Fucking right on the neck,
Oh,
dude. I was
nice little hickey
and
from the
it,
tripod.
and it
Nice.
didn't want to come off, and I was like, ah! Like, dude. Oh my god! It was literally the first thing. The first time I put it down, I was like, no shot. It was Jesse was over
I've done
there.
that before too, though.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. After all these times doing this, I have not done this one. I'm like, that's a new one.
Man, just like a vampire came in.
That-
Gotcha.
I was like, I looked at it again though. It's like a perfect line. I was like, it's kind of like one of those mysterious, edgy red tattoos. You were there, right? You saw me do it. Didn't you see me fucking yank my shit?
I might have.
Somebody else was over there.
Honestly, at this point right now, I'm like,
I was making sure. I thought it was a blood blister though. That would have been better.
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah, because like that just would have looked ugly as shit on my neck. Like I do, you know.
Well, I mean, is there much to say?
I try to take
be
pride,
honest.
dude. You know, I try to shave every day for FD, dude. I try to look good. But like, it's hard out here because like the base level of it.
See, I
isn't-
just admit defeat.
that's what I'm saying. My foundation that I'm working with isn't the highest of quality. So I have to try to, you know, I gotta do my facial cleanse. You know, I gotta lotion up. Like, if I still look the way I do.
Yeah,
Nobody would
I
have.
took a shower and I called it good.
I was about to say that took a shower and
I threw on some Fast Orange and I called it a day. But all right, guys, I have to skedaddle. I wander yonder, and it puts the yeah, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But it was fun hanging out with all you guys today. Over 1,000 of you at one point, so I really appreciate you all for being here.
And you got $50, man, bro. People just.
your money's rolling in.
I mean, 1999 was from Jessie from Injuku as she was standing behind me,
shit.
and she was like, because she's like, did you know it was me at home? I give you the beer money. I was like, no, I thought you were a dude.
Oh my god.
I'm like, I don't know. I have a Jessie friend. I have 2 Jessie friends that are
Oh my
dudes.
gosh. That's
I'm like, damn. Yeah. So.
I got that beer money somehow.
I'm like, damn, now I feel really bad because I always respond. I'm like, thanks, bro.
It's okay.
Well,
It probably can change one of these
Yeah.
days. You know?
So I mean, you know, I have a face to the name, beautiful, nice lady, and I felt like an idiot. So but yeah,
What's new though?
yeah, no, it's just a regular action. But yeah, thank you all again for being here. We'll be back in a few short hours.
2:30. Future notifications.
2:30, and
I'm turning mine off now.
put some Ambisol on it. But yeah, we'll be back, and then look forward to seeing you all here, and have a good rest of the time. Go watch some Drifting Through FD, and try not to get shadow banned.